Stop what you're doing and pull out any quarter you have in your pocket or coin roll. Now imagine that same coin, looking perfectly ordinary, is actually worth thousands of dollars, maybe even more. Yes, you heard right. One version of the 1983 P quarter dollar can be worth $10,000 plus, or even approaching $15,000 or more in top condition. That if you keep watching, by the end of this video you'll learn exactly which 1983 P quarters are rare, what to look for, and how to tell if yours could be one of those treasure coins. Don't leave early. The big value clues are at the end. The coin you're looking at is the 1983 P Washington quarter, minted at the Philadelphia P Mint in 1983. According to U.S. Mint mintage figures, there were about 673,535,000 coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint for the year. MS-67, extremely rare. One example sold for $15,863, as referenced earlier. So for a high-grade MS-66/67 1983 P, you're looking at $5,000 to $15,000 plus in some cases. These are where values get very interesting. Off-center strikes. A 1983 P off-center coin can sell for $500 to $2,000 plus, depending on how far off-center. Filled mint mark or mint mark anomalies. Listings show thousands of dollars for dramatic errors. Pattern or rare planchet errors. While not as widely documented for 1983 P as for some other years, any proven wrong planchet or very dramatic error could command $10,000 to $30,000 plus or more, depending on condition and provenance. Extremely rare verified MS-67 plus high grade, as noted, can reach $15,000 plus and perhaps higher with perfect strike and slabs. While there's no widely reported case of a 1983 P quarter selling for hundreds of thousands or millions, the market for modern error coins continues to evolve. A unique, one-of-a-kind, major planchet error 1983 P might push into the six-figure territory if verified and graded, though this remains speculative and would require extraordinary circumstances, proven rarity plus perfect condition plus strong provenance. So you should be realistic but also aware. Hundreds to thousands are well documented. Tens of thousands definitely possible. Six-figure require unique error status that if you suspect you might have a valuable 1983 P quarter, here's a step-by-step inspection guide. A P mint mark or no mint mark equals Philadelphia P Mint. For the 1983 P, the mark is simply P on the obverse for the Philadelphia Mint. Note that most 1983 P quarters are common. The mark alone does not guarantee value. Use good lighting. Look at Washington's hair, cheek, ear, and the eagle's feathers on the reverse. Are details sharp, or are they worn? Check for scratches, bag marks, or surface faults. Higher grade means better value. Off-center strikes. Is part of the design missing or near the rim? Doubled die. Are letters doubled on Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date 1983? Filled in mint mark. Does the P look blobbed, filled, or abnormal? Planchet flaws. Does the coin appear thicker, thinner, wrong in metal appearance, die cracks, or raised lines? Look for raised metal cracks from the die, every one of. These can significantly increase value. If you are not a professional grader, compare with known examples or images online of MS-65, MS-66, etc. For a modern clad quarter, like 1983, P to be MS-66 or MS-67 is rare and valuable. Place your coin in a holder or flip. Avoid cleaning it if you suspect high value. What if I told you that an old 1982 P Washington quarter could be worth $10,000 to $50,000 or even more than $100,000? What if I told you that one extremely rare 1982 P quarter error has the potential to reach six-figure territory, and that certain dramatic mint mistakes from this single year might one day hit the $1 million mark? People across the United States have found valuable 1982 quarters in pocket change, junk drawers, and old coin jars. What looks like a dirty, worn-out 25-cent piece could actually be a life-changing jackpot coin, hiding in plain sight. History of the 1982 P. The 1982 P. Washington quarter was minted during a period of major economic and political changes in the United States. This created the perfect storm for mint errors, especially at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced more than 500 million quarters that year. Why the 1982 P quarter is so rare and valuable. Most 1982 quarters you find in circulation will be worn, dirty, scratched image, but that's because there weren't many preserved. 1982 P double die obverse, DDO, value $500 to $75,000 plus. Some dramatic double dies can reach six-figure auction prices if found in high grade. A strong 1982 P double die could easily reach $100,000 plus at the right auction. Fire 1982. P full brokerage error value, $5,000 to $50,000. These are extremely rare and visually dramatic. A full brokerage from 1982. P could be one of the most valuable modern quarters ever found. 1982. P major off-center strict. The date must be visible for high value. A 50% off. Center 1982. P with the date visible could be a $10,000 to $15,000 coin. 1982. P strike through grease error value, $50 to $2,500. These errors happen when thick mint grease blocks the die. 1982. P clipped planchet error value, $100 to $1,500. Some double or triple clips can exceed $2,500. 1982. P die cracks and cuts value, $50 to $5,000. 1982. P wrong planchet errors, super rare, value, $15,000 to $250,000 plus. Some wrong planchet coins from the 1980s have sold for more than $250,000. A dramatic 1982. P wrong planchet quarter could hit $500,000 at the right auction. 1982. P multiple strikes, double or triple struck, value, $1,000 to $50,000. A dramatic triple strike could reach $50,000 plus. 1982. P rotated die error value, $200 to $5,000. If the front and back are not aligned properly. 1982. P die cap error value, $5,000 to $125,000. One of the most dramatic mint mistakes of all time, that a die cap forms a cup-shaped, distorted coin after getting stuck to the die. A perfect high wall. 1982. P die cap could easily reach six figures. How to identify rare. 1982. P ORS normal weight, 5.67 grams. Wrong planchet weight changes everything. Look for doubling, weak strike, or grease, clean or ragged edge, clips, metal spread. DDOs often show doubling here, off-center or rotated die. Grease errors often blur details. See if the front and back align. Pushpin real auction values, facts, $3, $600 for a strong DDO, $5,000 for a dramatic off, center $9,000 for a strike, through $18,000 for multiple strikes, $28,000. For wrong planchet, $45,000 for full brokerage, $75,000 plus. For major die cap errors and experts agree. Right arrow the right. 1982. P quarter could hit $250,000 to $500,000. An extreme wrong planchet or dramatic die cap could hit $1,000,000 pushpin. You're going through your pocket change, maybe a handful of old, dirty, forgotten coins. Nothing special, right? But suddenly, you notice something strange on a 1981 P Washington quarter. Maybe the mint mark looks weird. Maybe the strike looks off. Maybe something about the coin just feels different. You shrug, toss it aside. But what if that tiny little error, that dusty quarter you almost ignored, was actually thousands of dollars? Some rare 1981 P error quarters have already sold for shocking amounts, and a few types, if the perfect combination of mistakes is discovered, could easily cross into the six-figure or even million-dollar range for the right collector. Tonight, we're diving deep into the most rare, mysterious, and unbelievably valuable 1981 P error Washington quarters ever discovered. Coins that most collectors have never seen in person, coins that even experts rarely talk about, and coins that could still be hiding in jars, drawers, pockets, and rolls all across America. So grab your seat, because by the end of this video, you might run to your coin jar and check every single quarter you own. Why 1981 P is special. The year 1981 was a fascinating and transitional period for the U.S. Mint. Here's why the 1981 P Washington quarter is so important. It was one of the final years before the Mint changed the mint mark style. In 1985, the mint machinery was being overworked due to extremely high demand for coinage in the early 80s. Many dies were used far beyond their optimal lifespan, often leading to dramatic die cracks, die breaks, and off-center issues. The Mint was preparing for major design and equipment updates, which resulted in numerous overlooked mistakes. Because of these conditions, several extremely rare and valuable error coins came out of Philadelphia in 1981, but only a tiny number survive today, making the rare ones very expensive. 1981 P minor wrong planchet, $5,000 to $25,000 quarter on foreign coin planchet, $25,000 to $80,000 000 plus ultra-rare off-metal errors, $100,000 to $150. 000 plus some collectors believe a new discovery could easily cross $250,000 or even $500,000 at auction. This is the type of error that could one day hit $1 million if the perfect specimen with extraordinary provenance appears. Mild doubling, $1,000 to $3,000 medium doubling, $5,000 to $10,000. 000 strong doubling, rare $15,000 to $40,000. 000 plus high grade. Examples graded MS67 or MS68 could break $50,000 to $75,000. 000. Minor DDR, $800 to $1,000. 500 medium DDR, $3,000 to $5,000. 000 strong DDR, $10,000 to $20,000. 000 plus, if a brand new major DDR is discovered, it could easily break $50. 0.10, 20% off center, $300 to $8,030. 50% off center, date visible $2,000 to $7,000. 50060, 80% off center, $10,000 to $15,000. 000 plus the most extreme off-center examples could hit $20,000 plus in today's market. Minor broad strike, $150 to $300. Major broad strike, dramatic $500 to $1,000. 500 extreme broad strike, $2,000 to $3,000 plus small die crack, $50 to $150 medium crack across design, $200 to $800 large cud covering part of rim or design, $1,000 to $5,000. 000 plus. A new cud discovery in perfect grade could bring even more. Partial missing clad layer, $800 to $1,000. 500 full missing clad layer, $2,000 to $5,000. 000 perfect condition example, $7,000 plus minor grease strike, $50 to $150 medium struck through, $300 to $800 dramatic struck through object, $1,500 to $4,000. 000 plus. Why 1981? P error quarters can bring huge money. Collectors love this date because low visibility year, there were no special releases or famous varieties, so rare errors are more shocking. Mint machinery issues. Equipment was wearing out fast during the early 80s. The errors often went unnoticed because demand for quarters was extremely high. Many defective coins escaped into circulation. Major errors are extremely rare. New discoveries are still possible, and collectors pay big premiums for fresh finds. How to identify the most valuable 1981 P errors? Beginner tips. Use a digital scale, normal quarter weight, 5.67 grams if it's much lighter or heavier. Possible off-metal, broad strikes, and wrong planchets often look abnormal. Use a 10x, 20x magnifier. Check. Liberty and God we to US to Washington's eye, nose, chin reverse lettering off center, broad strike, and die break errors often distort the rim. A missing clad layer gives the coin a golden or copper tone. Real auction records, shocking prices paid. 1981, P off metal quarter on copper planchet to $27. 000, 1981, P double die obverse MS65 to $12. 0001981, P off center 70% with date visible to $9. 500, 1981, P missing clad layer to $4, 800. And here's the exciting part. Most of these were found by regular people, not professional collectors, not dealers, just ordinary folks checking their change. The $1 million possibility could in 1981 P error quarter sell for $1 million one day? Yes, if the right conditions appeared. At a never-before-seen error would qualify, such as a quarter struck on a gold planchet, double denomination quarter/half dollar, a perfectly preserved, dramatic major DDOA, double strike off metal hybrid error. Remember, the 2000 P Sacagawea mule sold for over $200,000, and experts estimate future sales could reach $1 million if the U.S. Mint produced billions of coins. That we still find new errors every year. The next $1 million discovery might be in your pocket. Conclusion. The 1981 P Washington quarter error is one of the most underrated, least understood, and potentially most valuable coins in U.S. history. Collectors are hunting constantly, Prices are rising fast. New discoveries are still happening. So after watching this video, backhand index pointing right, check your pocket change, backhand index pointing right. Check your old jars, backhand index pointing right. Check your coin rolls, backhand index pointing right. Check your family stash, because one single 1981 P quarter with the right error could turn your life upside down. You might be sitting on thousands of dollars, all hidden inside a single old quarter.